Good evening, students. Today, you are going to see a new video based on the chapter My Unknown Friend, written by Stephen Leacock. A few lines about the author, Stephen Leacock. Stephen Leacock was born on 30th December 1869, Swanmore, Hampshire, England. He died on March 28, 1944, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He was internationally popular Canadian humorist, educator, lecturer, and author of more than 30 books of light-hearted sketches and essays. His humor is typically based on a comic perception of social foibles and the incongruity between appearance and reality in human conduct, and his work is characterized by the invention of lively comic situations. Now we will know about the plot of the story. In this story, the setting is in a train, so the speaker narrates an incident while he is traveling by train. A stranger enters the compartment with an expensive suitcase. They strike up a conversation as if they were long lost friends. The speaker didn't show he couldn't he couldn't recognize the stranger. He pretends to know what the stranger is talking about, and the rising action takes place when he acts and with his presence of mind and prides in his ability to remember people using generic names. When the train stops at the station for a short time, the stranger acts panicky as if he has missed his stop and needs to get down to send a telegram. Now, the following action starts. Unable to open the suitcase, the speaker is anxious to help him go away. He feels that at least he could get the expensive suitcase. So he offers him money to send the telegram. Then, in the end, a porter enters with a stranger to look for the speaker. It is not for the speaker, sorry, but the left behind suitcase. The speaker realizes that his unknown friend was a trickster. Means here he was trying to be smart. The speaker was trying to be smart by fooling him by giving a small amount of money and possessing the suitcase. But in the end, what happens? The suitcase belongs to another person, and here the speaker has been tricked by the unknown friend. Now we come to the brief explanation of the story. In this story, the speaker narrates an incident that takes place while he is traveling by train. A stranger enters the compartment with an expensive suitcase and strikes up a conversation with the speaker as if they were long lost friends. Trying not to show that he cannot recognize the man, the speaker carries on the dialogue, trying different techniques to learn the stranger's identity. He pretends to know what the stranger is talking about when he mentions an old place and a loss. He himself inquires about the random people using generic names. Then he prides himself in his ability to remember people, and in case he does forget someone, he acts with presence of mind in a situation like this till he is able to place the person. Then, when the train stops at a station for a while, the stranger acts panicky. He has missed his stop and needs to get down and send a telegram. But he cannot open the suitcase, therefore losing precious time. The speaker, anxious to help him go away, offers him money to send the telegram. The stranger hurriedly grabs all the money and gets down, leaving the suitcase behind. The train starts moving again, but the stranger does not come back. Now the speaker feels that who the man was. Another stranger, till that time, another stranger arrives with a porter. He too recognizes something in the speaker, but that stranger is not come for the speaker. It is the suitcase that he had left behind in another compartment. The speaker realizes who the first stranger, his unknown friend, was. Now comes to know that he was a trickster who pretended to know him in order to lead him to a situation where he could leave with the speaker's money. The speaker was outsmarted. Now, according to the story, there are two main characters, that is, the speaker and the unknown friend. So, two main character, two protagonists. Now, the character sketch for speaker is he's courteous because when the unknown friend entered the compartment, he welcomed him as he was speaking. He answered his questions and welcomed him. He was resourceful in the sense that whatever questions that was put up by the unknown friend, he was able to answer them. And he was putting up few questions on his own. Impatient was when this unknown friend wanted to get down at the station to send an urgent telegram. He he was looking for his the unknown friend was looking for his keys, and when he could not open the suitcase, so this at this time the speaker gave him some money to send the telegram so that he can go, and at that time he can use the time to take away the suitcase. Then judgmental. He judged that the in the beginning only he judged that this person was a person who might fool him, but he did not believe in him, but and started talking to him as in a way as if they were long lost friend. Outsmarted in the end, as he thought the speaker thought that he was smart, and he had fooled the unknown friend, but here the unknown friend was a trickster, and he was outsmarted. Now, character about the unknown friend. The unknown friend, as you will read in the text, was rich because he was wearing a full lined coat, and he was carrying an expensive suitcase. He was confident because when he met the speaker, he started a talk as if they were long lost friends. He was a trickster because he had in his mind to trick the speaker to take away his money. So everything was totally planned by him. Deceptive, he was he had an aim to fool the speaker and take away the money, and here he had done it. And cunning by nature because he did not make the speaker realize that he was being tricked by the unknown friend. He was successful in his cunning theme aim. Children, I would like you all to read this chapter for better understanding, so that tomorrow in your online class we will have a detailed discussion of this chapter